107.1 so na otienka edi efrimidi edi owo ahene entwibu esiako mentenemo de ma ya amofa boache anope Fanteakwa South member of parliament Akrado era Kofi Okyere Agyekum Arafat watena se yeba bedi nkomo enchebia ya tese the flag bearer Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia are presenting the energy minister and member of parliament for the good people of Menchia South Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe to the National Council officially Thursday and Shemudi be bekoso no presented in a diamond. You who a D bebre a bankrat temu the idea chibia and dinner be beka home. You Kofi Agyekum and the DMP movie. You bet this uncommon set was settled on Napu going forward. Per what I've heard in the Anopaying Komamene Samuel Ukudi in India. See to me a bodina and I say National Council Jituma at next 2 weeks or next week Ashanti region. They call outdoor a year running mate. You bet this uncommon. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, more Bretton Woods institution. So, 17th time, Ghana yako, pay more, Okyere sikasem, and it's an economy no aye. As we speak, Oma pumping in $360 million into the economy again. The way forward, let's say, is there any hope as Yabo Boy Huako election, a year 2024, and political parties and political campaigns are expected from the political leaders, most especially these two major political parties, the MPP in power and the opposition National Democratic Congress. These two leaders, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and John Dramani Mahama, a former vice president and a former president, and a vice president, now the presidential candidates, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Winning common other matters. And a baby and Komo. And join here on 107.1 FM. So we are also live on Net2 TV as well, on YouTube, Net2 TV GH. I know we are watching him or Koba.
Yeah, Metia,
T4, so Napumbo Code.
Yami, where so far?
I want to Fanteakwa South to say.
Oh, ahoye, my menchia Fanteakwa South for Namenchia, my constituency executives.
Okay.
Menchia, my candidate, Duke Foriata.
Okay.
Menchia, chief executive, NS Ofosu, Enra, Anopa. Yeah, called Cartel Sword.
Oh, okay.
For 6-unit classroom and a 12-seater WC. For
constituency
for a Hemai.
Okay.
Hemai the primary school.
Oh, wonderful.
Now, fine. Because me ankasa na me oho.
Okay.
Na me kofa project number na me oho. Na me DC oho. Na candidate Duke nsusu oho.
Wonderful.
And hemai mpanimfo nyina nso ye ba ye koshia ye kate sword no fefe. Anti campaign no de Fanteakwa South de ye guso. In fact, since time many are to Duke be candidate, we don't quite a cockart sword be miensa.
Wow.
Yes, this year.
Wow.
Yakoye biwo binase. The police station wo.
Okay.
And then na ne koye. Yakoye biwo yamenchin. Ye pay wo market. Many Duke ne koye.
Wow.
Yakoye biwo bopase. Also community their background. Nina na koy enen raso so your call the crew man kasa the crew me himai
okay
and impending for nyina ho na your cat so
wonderful.
The Fanteakwa there we are looking at breaking the eight.
Wonderful.
And here individual issues will be an doing.
All right, maybe sir me kasa o pledge after primaries no more Thanksgiving say campaign o de ho be shim obi a wakọ primaries our lose unuanu mu bia lose primaries parliamentary candidate na kokora won't say omudi omachi. Then as I show I say it's like you are the parliamentary candidate. Wabemu ebuphobia new mu or Fanteakwa South say unya Duke winning primaries. Now born a chidom.
Some me BT obi answer me by MP.
Oh, I see.
Obi BT obi.
Okay.
And now one say obi a oye patriot. The name of our parties patriotic MPP patriotic.
Yeah.
A patriot means say you are looking at the bigger picture. Group now okahono. I know what 70 here. MPP a baby near breaking it and only here. And I said, would be a patriot and I said Democrat. We believe in competition.
Okay.
So believe in competition.
Yeah.
Now call competition. Now will be BTU. I don't say as I say we start to sabotage party no and only partner will beat you no. Also who beat you be. But of course, any depending on was a level of appreciation and understanding. And immediately say they may produce I will work with him and work for Dr. Baudouin. Eguso. Wow. In America, say we've had about 4 or 5 major engagements in development.
Okay.
And I initiate those things. I'm still the MP.
Yeah.
But I invite him to come and participate and speak to the people.
Wow.
That is how we have to look at it. If you are patriotic, if you are patriots of the party.
Your level of thinking, maturity, no, I was so. Indeed, the Honorable Kofi Okyere Agyekum, Dodona friend Arafat, Fanteakwa South Member of Parliament. Jumedi Nkoma Yebabidi Anopeyi is proudly sponsored by Franco Trading Enterprise. A leading mobile phone and accessory shops are Ekrum Ahasi. Now on Krabata Hodonobia, a banner Nokia, Samsung iPhones. One TVs, no, a smart TVs are from 32 to 75 inches. So when you be or tabletop fridges or Franco air conditioning, and I know from 1.5 horsepower to 2.5 chest freezers, any refrigerators, any washing machine there of high quality, or CCTV cameras and also function here. And ubetimi ededi ujuma hodwa baby bia ubiano ubetimi da monitor there air coso or offices any will feel mu kromfo kra ba ho a etimi capture no na ultimate am post for aqua question Franco Trading Enterprise nationwide omoma discount price na etimi abo papa was mpeki omo number on Google omo number omo didi juma 0246 422 338 and a 0555 939 311. Download the Franco Trading app on Google or Apple Play Store. Now on Timino more interactive. Franco Trading Enterprise Store. Phones pa if ye. Honorable running mate. Ehonsam. A dear by the net also pa yet TBB bankrupt as we speak. The artist, the flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, I presented Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempedi. This is what TB. Our emergency meeting because of that. The NDC is of the view and arguing say na pona mo ne badia. And they on to gym na Opoku adima kra. What is it?
As in you were my bear master. So one say unluckily for NDC. Unluckily for NDC. Jane na Opoku, why a Minister of Education da?
Yes.
Opoku susu aye Minister of Education.
Very good.
And you bet me compare on my record.
Okay.
Even if only in the Ministry of Education. So what you say?
Okay.
And then na Opoku Ajimai. And I nya policy say university for on one a bit your electricity bill.
Okay.
And then now no Pokwadima. In the policy say friend is saying students teacher training allowance.
Okay.
And then now no Pokwadima. And I see say teacher for actually for 3 years. You bet your own Bosumi. Swear on the metro. This very professor and yes, anyway, and then and I implemented the most, I think, the far-reaching, difficult policy that this country has ever had to implement: free SHS.
Okay.
Who implemented policy be like that? Nase uni ubia or wakukudru, ubia or ye workaholic, ubia or yes, okay. Once I'm convinced that this is right, I'll do it. What do you mean yet?
Okay.
Until now, the woman found the term of office were characterized by hardships and failure in the education sector.
Wow.
So, Oti, yeah, Mamma Chalk, yeah, Mamma, yeah, Mamma Chalk. And I said, I know.
Onwa.
And would the young call other issues. Just stay in education, the forum, where the two of them have been ministers. Now compare. If you ask me, Meka say Opoku Prempeh has been the best education minister we have ever had. And in energy in Susuno, or perform energy. Yeah, Bano. Na doom so. No. Opoku, Opoku Ajimai, buy. No Opoku Prempeh buy. So we say the energy sector are stabilizing.
Okay.
And you can't compare the two of them. It's not comparable. Obaku is a poor performer. Mameni is a poor performer. And or virtually will destroy education, if I ask me. Because you see, Charlie, so we tried there 1 month, crana yen trial car, Ubufu. Barbara Crass and Ma Adienchi Udmani, Aketiasu. And so, Obi Juma 3 years. Now, Wabadaya, Obeka said Ubitu 3 months. Obeka said Ubitu 3 months. No, Napo is a fantastic choice. I'm telling you.
To partner Dr. Baumia.
It's a fantastic choice. First of all, meaning, because you call the energy ministry, your co-education ministry, we go and look for, we go and lobbying for our things nearly. Now, the way I oriented Jumano, so me personally, one day I went to his office, now only some other ministers, Mikaisen Abuja and Agyapong, they were doing something about this time of year energy crisis here. And my call no more compare media, make compare extension of electricity to some of my communities. Anyway, let me thank him. Sir, Zwit is now me call a year Juma. There are 15 communities out of over 300 communities of my constituency. 15 small communities be electricity ni ho. Meni na poko kan no. Apeneso. That was about last year. Apeneso amasisi ya no. Almost start here Juma all these 15 communities. Posa ebeko the be Juma no. Ebi ako about 7 or 8 of the communities. The media na sepa me say obehwe na yewie Juma na ansa na obehwe me vice president. But it's a fantastic choice, I'm telling you. And he will partner Baumia very well. You see, Baumia is very firm, but people see him as mild. So in any team, you need somebody there. As I say, I can't, as I said, a teacher or a catcher.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
Say, as I said, I see a can't be catcher. On yeno katasumu, so on yeno. I don't know, people might misunderstand it. But you need somebody like that to partner Baumia. Otherwise, people say, only a gentleman to only a distant. Me, I don't like that. And for me, he's the best choice.
Okay. Now, nipa ya udin mu a na OTB education minister said uchum o first deputy speaker ni DPA mu bi the kwai MP chief of staff DPA mu bi na toshi DPA mu bi edin de also Dr. Baumia settle on Napono. What do you expect others to do to support the party?
If they are patriots, like I said, if they are patriots, then they should not. One where Dr. Adubuahin, Professor Adubuahin, he made a quote. Even the quote is in circulation some years back. Or say inya to see a flag bearer, area. As I say, Obia etu enyuma flag bearer no etu. As I say, asemo
flag bearer ekan.
As asemo na so Obia ekan.
Okay.
Inya to see a flag bearer area. Wa obeko otherwise no. Then you are an enemy of the party.
Okay.
You are an enemy. I think you may have it somewhere there.
Yeah.
You are an enemy to the party. And Obia or ye patriotic. Yenya select they were all fine. Me can say no Obia, they were all fine. Even though now even more campaign start, now I didn't like it. But they were all fine. And they are patriotic. And so I don't expect to say Obia be. Let's all rally behind the two. You hear any say you benya power, na ya toa so aye nyuma pa ye the here say benya power na free SHS atoa so na mahama ba wa betwam so the okeka no this it's a democratic process. It's finished and we thank God for it.
I don't know, I say who say free senior school policy and major policy and ma MPP ba bem and this is for betwam.
Oh, and it's difficult to know. First of all, so president and a former president or some power now ba or catch it say me be a president and I say me a president na me wo 2 billion me mfa nkoye free SHS or say me wo 2 billion me mfa nkoye free SHS so no me name exactly but let me say buy e ho ka ya brobe 4 billion nti say obi no so be president say me ba me wo 2 billion me mfa nkoye free SHS ade on TP asembe na oka
so oka kasakwa no
sanity
okay
ebiom o see time of free SHS eba no adverts hunu and NDC for year against be about 40 so say see only abami no okay can say 2 billion on fan ko free SHS ti we no o pese on kan say na nchiro ebio sa nkrofo kuye and no say teacher for my child there 3 years obit on 3 months teacher for nearly 1 year free SHS what you say na say ya tell me president Bema na no so na all kasa atia graduates of free SHS omo trust so kan on pass kura na de bu afu
say e mo mapo
yes o mabo key who key
man key
the all attack students no now say attack teacher for no say teacher for and the boy students mo key so ni na kire say ade no wonya comfortable with it wow nti say yes ye mara na ya be sure say free SHS there obi enye bio obi fi emfaso no ebi ko ho obi ni Ghana ebi nko ni fi o MPP ni o NDC ni o esi ye mara na obi ba wan fa me box charge clear na say NDC for eso mo mpene so ana mo ni nyi ho a what is so ma adwen no mo ka kire wo no ma adwen no mo ka kire say ade no ba o mu betwam because you see one more problem back when say I'll tell you for a fact baby education alcohol community business education alcohol the people are changing their mind from being NDC to MPP yes politically it's not in their interest me my Fanteakwa by 20 years and I know say towns now education wo no they generally tend to vote for MPP baby education here remote enko ho no ko kan den
omunti ase
and the NDC knows say as Ghana become well educated and everybody understand the issues you can't do propaganda anymore untimi enko twantro no then they are losing their political base that's why they don't like free SHS.
Wow. And all of this free SHS bill, I will say, who's a minority who are responding to a press conference, majority leader, said, bill and they are ready to argue. And one thing almost I can say, what is in the bill? No, they don't know. So why should they support the bill?
No, by the idea.
Okay.
The idea. Because you see, the bill bar, you better one. If they have any good ideas, they will bring it on board. Yeah, the nini na aka ho na ya bela emra ebeboa omani nyina so
okay
until right from the word go unye hu die wo mukura mpo wo se ompene so a obi aka to so omon kan sa the share the chairman of education committee ano
okay.
So first bomb but the makachiri the attitude of even the flag bearer. Or T free SHS for or T on Dinkra, one none in the Bofono. And I'm a boki, and a teacher for a boki, and I'm Wusika, being Fanko, your free SHS. And then 3 hours can yenti. Yeti. Enti, a man on your one, Beno dear, a beba, a bar. A son said a wagon and EBNT, a pass it. But they should accept the idea crisis here you build. You are saying so, Bimu crisis, a constitution to whom here. Our constitution almost started, say, almost one year progressive free education. So school fees near 130, 40 cities, 130 cities. Is that what is called progressive free? The only panel Obia and Kosi family free. So I'm only committed to it, and Obi and Timmy convinced me, say, otherwise.
Oh, because much than Mara since I come last minute. I can't just few months to election. No more than bill ever since a minority.
Because we are afraid that in the unforeseeable things should happen.
Okay.
They will gradually destroy it. That is why we are trying to make sure, say, Sa Mfasua Koma Ghana for Nina. Yedem Bata.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the work constitution, I know, and yet Emra Chichirubia and Chichirubia. I saw pa on ye. It is said the dietary principles of state policy. Yes, you see. But Upaso, yes, so ye Mra at Tarum. Not even creator be a Emrano Crano, or can I be your first way implement the airlines so crabba.
Okay.
And he, yeah, in the interest of Ghanaians, this law. And then is for yes, wrong. We dear, Omo form and can be. Omo in Janet say the Omo free the national health insurance.
Okay.
So, I will buck or 2 years, and say, do actually. No more crown or Makoshimumo.
Okay.
Sa no more a national identification registration. Yeah, buck or 2 year campaign, Yamubia and yet. Well, Omo, yes, our campaign, no, followers 88, no more, no more. This kind of hypocrisy, no, as I say, about
honorable minority, no, just the difference here.
No one and tea.
The parliament, why who send your money more, but a ban national issue, that's why divided. I no creno now because they belong to the other side. And now say, in order to protect our interests, in order to also come to power another day.
And one can. And one can. Only no creno. Nesuno, you perceive a bad power. Etino, no creno da hokra infantile. You be kind of different in same breed. So, until thought be a hard dream, but that is the game that we are all playing there.
Wonderful. Needing the Honorable Kofi Agyekum, donor friend Arafat. Most messages are popping up here. You didn't come up of the national interests. IMF.
Yeah.
Due to the economy, your woman issues surrounding the economy. COVID-19 is a classical example. Some boy for bailout. Recently, there was a joint press conference, finance minister, another $360 million. Says he can for never do mine.
Oh, what is the campus open a more money?
Yeah.
It's a kind of cry no crane answer. It's oh, now a numa air cosu. Ghana. Oh, dear. Jababia Kranafa Health. Agenda 1111. You see over 111 hospitals. Would you say 360 million ebeson? It's a anti Eddie emphasis will be bebre on mine. Agenda 1111. You see, be on my constituency. Would you say for no more person? You see a 60-bed capacity of my constituency.
60 bed?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Until this intervention, your small polyclinics, your cheap companies, but we don't have any district hospital.
Yeah.
You get the right expertise.
Okay.
The staff, workers, the right expertise. Because we cry you know, we don't have even a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but we will have it when we have such a hospital.
Okay.
And Zikano there, and if I so be brave, and if I so be brave,
and it does all.
And it does all, unze I before no, Omo can say, Ghana, the economy no, perform very well. Because COVID time, you know, the economy grew at negative point 0.4. Negative 0.4. That was around 2021 or 2022. So see here we are growing at about 4%. 4%. And you see, the growth alone is about 300%. 300%. Economists are here grew at 400% from negative. And the economy is doing very well. Ghana is performing very well under Nanado and Dr. Baumia. Obi obeka bibiano na hardships for her, but it is global. And that let me catch or say NDC for ne wo and Kebeye West. In Kebeye West. Who can say NDC for? What do you call IMF?
Okay.
What call IMF? One call you to say for 3 years. 3 years. I buy him for be Agyekum.
More conditionalities.
Conditional omo
share omo go up no so no.
Yes, omo do omo call you no say for 3 years. I buy him for be Agyekum. For 3 years. I buy Agyekum ni be ni ho no mo a you bet you akatua you betom. Unya increase. So the under omo time no sa agitation and who ye workers increase implement our conditions of service near them. That period no be ni ho. Because they had already IMF for the and I'm already pay homa bon omochi.
Nti uni when wako dey say open akatentum.
In fact, it was in the same period. And the teacher for so much 3 years almost it
was part of the conditions.
Okay. And you would have say NDC for the core IMF. And say, yeah, in case our conditions no more Agyapong. And now they say over my dead body. And you may go why because social programs to save FSHS, National Health Insurance. We are then you better also. Well, Sikanke Kencity Media
small
community see for
leap near the
Nini because
okay.
Well, and we are a far better manager of the economy than NDC can ever be. So,
okay.
Can you imagine? Say, a bank call, I'm a free. One koji Anton said, in few years, some men will be Agyapong. People are still getting employed in all the education service, health sector, security, and so then I say, okay. If they were in charge, would have been worse off. That's what I want to tell you.
Wow. You didn't come on. I mean, kind of for messages kakramesa about Solomon Quay. As in regards to Honorable Arafat and Bishop Penny of Kwablasapon is not yet in. I agree on the selection of Honorable Napo for the running mate position. The NDC members are shallow and empty, just like their presidential candidate John Mahama. But we didn't shame him for the meeting. That is not his name. So they will be talking about professorship and not performance. Solomon Quay and what they way about. Messages need so afar. The NDC is always playing to the gallery. What is this childish comparison the NDC is doing between Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh and Nana Opoku-Agyeman? Also, Ghanaians are the better judges. The NDC's desperation knows no bounds, and it's making them very delusional. Okuku seku, damfa, eno the free anopay, ediaba. Honorable Agyekum Arafa has said it all. How can you compare poor with good? We all saw how Professor Jinana Opoku poorly performed. Can you say the same about Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh? Unfortunately, the NDC knows that Dr. Opoku Prempeh is a better choice, and so they have to shoot him down, but Ghanaians are better judges. Okuku again from Danfa and all the way about. That's it with this message, sir. Whatever. Already, Ghana, the be a year drew. You be dinkomo, actually Ghana for messages, sir. You did just to aba. Who be say 24-hour economy. Better policy. Perfect one. What's say? And you did for so better. Ma running it down MPP for 24-hour economy. My so. Message Ben Ghana for after 8 years. Me and say, oh, and this is for say a win here because 24-hour economy at Ghana for. Most of them, how did I'm running this policy now? Honorable.
Now, Mami's mean be so. NDC for, including on flag bearer. No matter me, I can't assembly a 24-hour economy. I'm a what you say? Matibi,
say no more person moyeno. But me to me there, until I said me and Tommy Masum.
Until I enter Ghana for you now, so no. A being say, oh, yeah, the electricity beko a fool. Now farmers I continue a fool and I do and Rami who a social media be. Obi or the torchlight. To say torchlight a man is used no. Or the be abonne. And ordinary son or done the fool. 24-hour economy. No clear woman said 24-hour economy. Yeah, idea the legislative and idea obi any creative and one a dinner wumba.
Okay.
It depends upon demand and supply of the product you are doing. So what you are saying? Demand and supply of the product you are doing. In the late 70s, na me yejuma wo Unilever. Now you produce key soap 24 hours. You run it 3 shifts. And yet, aban bi no catch there Unilever for say mo run it 3 shifts. Most companies, Nestle no money ade no. Demand to say a Milo no money ade and na demand wo ho. They run 3 shifts. That is what is called 24-hour economy. But say demand on any who run the 24-hour economy now they are heading. It's not even cost effective.
Okay.
So, concept no my say okay, say to see you run it 1 shift. You far a nipa 50. You run it 2 shifts to 100. You run it trips about 150. But is there a practical demand for it? Which area? Because who can't with the idea say we create jobs. But where? Ministries and I have called 24 hours a day and now court. Court na lawyer for any judge for on could just 24 hours a day and now. So it's not well thought through. It can by itself. 24-hour economy, it can by itself, and it's dictated by demand. Abambi intimate legislative say yenye 24 hours. Electricity, krum for any part of krano. Sesia na nado abanda Roma, and yenye about 80% coverage. There are still about 20% towns. And yet, bush is in Kahu. What is this idea that you cannot define? Obi say, "Yebenwa wachi anadro." Na obi no ano ton no bra no obi ko. Na enti anadro be to obi no so be so da kodi wechi. It's just anything I catch, you know, because they are trying to fool Ghanaians.
Okay.
They are trying to fool Ghanaians. They say, "Omonim say obi e pejuma ye 24 hours e be my job saba." But how is he going to come? Practically, tell us, how are you going to do it?
Okay.
Sort you say. And then, and you might be who person only renew licenses, driving licenses. You can do it online.
Yeah.
Who person with your passport, you can do it online. And ebe kakra no na enipa no kura ewo license office, any passport office. Because of digitization, almost so. So we can say you're running 24 hours. I remember you have workers work. DVL. It's not true. I can sit in my office, fill my passport form, submit it, and it will be delivered to me. Maybe without any human intervention. The bedroom will be no crowd. The director of passport to Kurampu, the signature and very automated and digitized. That concept is a non-starter.
Honorable, your election, do you think say maybe a binary born homodine a draw, including to break the 8 no? Indeed possible.
More than possible. More than possible. You see that in area there now be far. NDC for betting with you on one compare. Nanado abay. Anybody area bay. Is it in education? Is it in energy? Is it in what do you call it? Health? Health? Abangwe AC 111 district hospitals, apart from other psychiatric hospitals and others. NDC for Soria, University of Ghana Medical School. The idea of the university, Professor Aite, no more idea. No more Kobobesia. Maybe the government guaranteed that loan. One hospital. And you know, 2 persons why are they? I'm a Ghana phone in a more and sema. It is NKB a criminal. Okay, so whom someone, and it was Yakosi water plant to Chibi, Nanadu Krum. And I asked myself, some is me to Sino. To be sorry, I mean, fat car, Namin Kochibi, Namin Samin Su or Honoma. In every department of the country, MPP are boy who modern etching NDC for. Bam. Now the army, I am a real whom I want to say, Uma knew be as my coffers, Mahama here, Ubi enemies there, on one Agyekum so a non performer. So, on one Agyekum. So far, you didn't know a year candidate, by a court 2 years. Can policy you know our can? You I told Ghana for us. For no compare, Taman and Nado or ever. Or can free SHS, or can one district, one factory, or can one constituency, one ambulance, or can dams. The beer affect a great number of people. So now, because I'm in here, Nagana for who say, Sebi, I want to try woman. Yeah, a super buffer, and I said, if I was here, Uba, for the Republic already, Baba. They said, another big Republic already into bad, Baba. Where your policy?
Mate, so Mamma, me a home so kakra. Yene, the Honorable Kofi Okyere Agyapong and I interacted here this morning on Oman FM 107.1 and 2 TV as well. Or say, good morning, Okyere. When we are in the Christmas festivities, we the tillers do 24-hour business, not every time. So as the Honorable MP saying, it's by demand and supply. Okay. Good morning. The Honorable is speaking calmly. For us, we love his style of communication. Very calm and very understandable. Why? Breaking the 8 agenda is feasible because the NDC cannot fool Ghanaians as well. They do to us every day. We know Mohammed's ambition of bringing Dumso back to this country. Nevertheless, Martin. I'll say, God bless you. And from the beginning of the show, sitting in for Amofa Boache. You've done massively well for Mother Ghana. And good morning to your guest, Honorable Arafat. He's such a humble man. Yo, Mate, I'm watching live from Amsterdam. Great show. Kudos to you and good morning to Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong. MPP can do the work. I agree that breaking the 8 is possible, but the problem is I'm having is the communication members' inability to respond properly to some of the wild allegations being peddled against the MPP. They must be proactive. Solomon Okyere with this one. We are about to wrap up the discussion. Honorable, it will be message about the inability for the MPP to respond squarely to NDC after and try any propaganda as a communication our form and don't any problem. Do you see it that way?
Me jitum say SSE obia or ye MPP obia or ye patriotic SSE obia ye communication
obia den ho jim
sanet here ye ma ye ntna ho ne ye nka se communicators se wo uko edwa so e wo Kintampo market na obi eti ho na o ka sembia enye nokra expect say communicator being free Accra Amra normal respond to him. So and people take their decisions. Until obia a communicator. This idea say communicators are now responding to allegations and propaganda. Also respond to it in your own small way, wherever you are. Wherever you are. So obi a can MPP who has them. Unum say asemi o kan nya no kure no afa phone no afre MP na no kure na we can say wo kan wo anka hwe why you say the usuro no say den yo we should not do that.
Okay,
because nipa no wa kan wie okọ damage no wa damage awie wo a wo ho no one correct no me a wafa phone a wo ka temi me nya ne den okọ na kura nti obi a nya involved
obi amfa ne ho nyim.
Yes, obi amfa ne ho.
Mrashebe Dwakonya dodo amunyai 2020 as compared to 2016. 2016 munya mano dodo munya nkunya dodo 169. We asembise twato ne fan common we ene 2020 esu han ba 137 na signal be na yema mo yeko because 8 years no almost a new candidate Dr. Baumia is the vice president, a new candidate oba before one confirm Oshe Apathy set in independent candidate. They are Constituency in Ashanti regional. Independent candidate vote Unyano was very close to the parliamentary candidate for the MPP. Going into December 7th election, they are not too as a party.
And then Bakuma, any editorial for say, any a patriot, a party for. And he independent there, and say a Tibikura. Obia party for no do no ekoyi no say we and a candidate no and I to aba and you better skirt and blouse nyankopon and a boy and ka de sa attitude no cause say yet opposition the mestre Ghana for mestre man for mestre MPP for see e be ko opposition ya na e de ho be ko opposition enye NDC for si ebe break the 8 so aye na ebe break no nti obi a also don party so work of primaries well lose o say me koye independent me say obi okra primaries no kra wan kobi and so obi hu ahinti o say me kwa kogina independent yansa bi ni onye patriot obi kra no NDC ni.
Okay,
so yesremo obia nyintum se ya yi nipa we dodo no na yi no oni na nya adwen kura o support ni party no.
Okay,
eni no enko ye campaign ma no.
Okay,
me pese meti independent so the organ is true. Central region 2020 or so there were about 22 independent candidates.
22 independent.
Yes. I did some work on that.
Wow.
Eastern region normally about 8. So
okay,
they take away the votes of their party.
Member party struggle.
Yes.
Okay.
Fanteakwa South, there was an independent candidate.
2020.
Yes.
Wow.
And you know, he even performed better than the NDC candidate.
So MPP no man no nyasa vote no.
Yes, or your MPP ni.
What no?
Or your MPP ni. And I refer to who he what no. And he even performed better than the NDC candidate. But Nyankopon e because in spite of that, I won with more than 5,000 votes.
Wow.
But sa attitude no. Obi enyai e cause emfaso obi eni so. Emfaso obi eni so. Ye pese ye party no etna ho no ye ndwuma pamayen na ye continue ene obi a entai the party na yi no.
Se na o ta onua du kachi no.
Sanity.
Nipa no ote no ho obreso no o aba party ne back.
Well, say no the party mpanimfo na be determined.
Okay.
Because I wote ho appeared to party
the constitution indirectly
where you went from.
Okay.
But party for now they decide say.
Yes, I'm okay.
But I hope say maybe we realize say after all there was no point.
Okay.
There's also back. Okay. I hope say he has realized that.
Mate,
yeah, fine. Adia ba ko a me pese Ghana fo nyina hu say. John Mahama de onye alternative crab bi wo. Tamwa na oye first term all pay a coin about the second term as president. And I hear near more corruption. Oh no, G4 waha Kanazoe corruption. Or Kotolo Prina Samuaba Airbus. And corruption be bree swam. Now can you imagine say only me say we me ba me 4 years me nkobio
do dey BFM
mami we akwadonko no say Mahama no we jani ni bibi ni sika bi no we jani wo Jubilee House ho
okay
and no person samba no befa and you say oba be hwe ti no higher green
okay
akwadonko na kan yo ni for Mahama de onye alternative forest
okay ye dey nkomo no AC habre no ebe whether I have 4 etiefo nyina ase whether production team no ase from the MCR Mr. Robert Finn Ejano Justice Alfo George Sakwadie Focus Elder Kwasi Ninsen Ohene Kofi Safo Solomon Sasu Mensa Ena Afe Silas Inti Abuaje almost the production team no our radio side boy my this fruitful discussion ebro live here on Oman FM and Net2 TV. Metemo de mami nua pani ya omofa boache. Nipa ene di nkomo Fanteakwa South Member of Parliament, the Honorable Kofi Okyere Agyekum Arafat. Such a humble man. I mean, for the first time who oko primary say losu na odini nua achi. In fact, na monitor no sa ampa the okan no ogusua oye. Ono ene di nkomo. Ono abebe da wase.
Medasi.
Medasi. Medasi. Meni de owo hene entwibu esi akon. Na me adom ya e china so be hia. Mama chi.